Well, hey guys, what is up? It is Brent Abel here, WebTennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot. Paul Wolf returning serve, yours truly as his partner. This is from 2 years ago at the world famous Berkeley Tennis Club. The U.S. playing Great Britain in an icy international club event. And so look, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop it right about here, right there, and ask you, if you're Paul Wolf, what's the right shot? And let's do it this way. I think in this episode, what's the right shot's pretty darn obvious, but let's go with, well, what would be the wrong shot? So that's the question for today. What's the wrong shot you think in this particular situation that Paul could try, or that any of us might try, and kind of not get the result we want, right? So if you want to go ahead and just pause the video, just roll your mouse over the video, click, it should pause, and go down below in the comments area and let me know, what do you think's the wrong shot to play in this particular situation right here? And then come on back, click the video again, and I'm going to go ahead and rewind it and show you what ultimately is the right shot. All right, look, here we go. Let's take it back from the beginning, and there are a couple of teaching points here that I want you to take a look at. And we are going to start with, I think this is pretty solid. So I like the shot that our opponent plays here, right? I mean, I've got the alley pretty well taken away. I like to get over there early to let the opponent know that, it's not there. But at the same time, if he's shown me, up to this point in the match that he likes to go up the line, then you know what? I got to cover it. But typically, I would like to get back to the middle sooner. And he plays a good shot. He kind of threads the needle right between us. Maybe not totally threads the needle, but plays a shot that is tough for Paul not to pick up. So look, we've done recently in the last, 7 to 10 days, we've talked a lot about how to reflex volleys in doubles. And here's another situation where, I don't have any time to back up, right, on a short lob. And so I'm just going with, what have we always talked about? Soft hands, right, on the racket handle, so that you can actually have some reaction to whatever shot comes to you. Assume it's coming to you. Just assume it. If it doesn't, okay. But don't go into, oh my God, man, I hope they don't play it to me. Because when you have that mindset, that's when you go into clamping down with a death grip on the racket, and you can't really reflex. And so for me, it's soft hands. And look, it's just, whatever we can do to get the thing back. And sometimes it works out. Other times it doesn't. This one actually worked out pretty well, right? Got behind the opponent. And then I just kind of feel like, well, maybe I don't know exactly where Paul is on this, right? I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's maybe covering wide or in the middle. So I just decided to pick it off and just kind of shove it back, right? And so, look, here's what happens. The guy chooses with both of us up in the net to go up the line. And so what shot does Paul not play? He doesn't play that goofy. Someone probably said, hey, lob over the guy, lob over the net guy, right? Hey, no, carve it really short angle, blah, 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 right? All right, those are all possibilities. But why not take what they give you? And what they gave us here was just a standard in play volley right between the two players. I know, totally anticlimactic. I know we're all kind of looking for the ESPN 11 p.m. top 10 shots of the day, but you take what they give you, right? And in this case, I think Paul plays, first of all, he doesn't stay back. I love that. Totally love that. He's moving in and, making this guy feel like, all right, well, both of us are up at net. And what are you going to do? He's trying to get out of the point. I think he's trying to get out of the point, and tough to do. And there you have it. So look, would love to. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't already done so, down below, let me know your comments, questions, remarks in the comment section, or you can shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com, if you want to keep it private one-on-one. Guys, I'm going to play this point in real time and not dirty it up with any kind of me chatting. So I'm going to play it in real time, then I'll give you a slow motion version at the end. Guys, that is it for me today. As always, time for all of us. We got to get out there. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time. Well, hey, it is Brent back here with you. Really hope you enjoyed this episode of What's the Right Shot. And yeah, if you're still trying to figure out your one-handed backhand slice, your underspin drive, right, where it's not floating and sitting up for your opponent, then what I've got for you is a course I want you to check out below. There is a link down below in the description area that will take you to an information page, because there's really 3 habits that we've got to have on this backhand slice. Especially for something like this where we just saw it, where you're taken out wide, and maybe you want to play a little dropper off of it. Here are a couple of points from a match I played a while ago. And look, if you think you always have to topspin a backhand passing shot, you don't. And here are a couple examples of how you can actually play a really controlled slice underneath your opponent and be good. So look, if you want some help with the slice backhand, down below, there's a link. Click it, and it'll take you to an information page, and you get a lot more details on what's in the course. And there are several bonus courses in the package as well. Any questions? Brent@webtennis.com.